Now, gonna do a run here with this, Maserati. And the thing is, I have this car golded. So I'm just gonna do a run to point out kind of the time that's needed, say, for a top 100 at the moment. The top 150, kind of 150 seconds is into the top 100. And the reason is that, I do not want to take away the epics for this car because it is quite cool and I do have it already maxed out completely, with all of the epics applied. So I just kind of wanted to make a point of doing a run showing kind of what's doable with this golden car, but obviously hopefully help out people who are on their way to getting it. And for people who do have it golded, just maybe consider doing a run of this as well, but also sort of not aiming for those top 1 and 5%, because I think they're worth 100 trade coins, and it's definitely not worth it. Not when you've got the legendary car hunts and stuff now where you can get 3 epics. But let's give it a run. And this Maserati is pretty awesome once it's not being kind of mishandled a bit too much. I definitely find that light taps on the analog stick and just imperfect effectively anytime you're going into the air at all with this one. Right down the back here, and just imperfect into the air, bounce up and into just a nitro state again, just to keep it along, and just trying to keep it in the air as much time as possible all throughout this track, because it's a cool car, but definitely in the air great for it. 360s absolutely terrible. Just grind down along here a bit, but shockwave back up to that 281 top speed, and just try and use brake nitro a tiny bit while coming down, but definitely just keep onto enough nitro down here so that you can shockwave back up to the full speed, and just keep onto enough nitro here just so that you have at least an imperfect to get up this hill, because imperfect really low on that ramp, and you can kind of make use out of the hill climb instead of driving up the hill. Just use the ramp and a bit of airtime. Again, imperfect coming off down here just to get the car back up to speed. And it's going straight across here. Do not 360 at all in this Maserati. It, in my opinion, just loses more speed than it gains anytime it's 360ing. Same off here. Just going to straight down and just open drift. Try and avoid the walls as much as possible. Shockwave high enough on the ramp into a blue nitro state just to go over the snow at the end. Very important to add blue nitro. And 149. I think it's 0.1 somebody can see in the thing, but that 149.1, that run is gonna bring this into the top kind of maybe top 75, top 50 at the moment or so. But I'm not gonna finish this race because like I said, my car is golden, and it is just a case of there's the pathway to get into that top 5%. Maserati is a really, really cool car, but let's see, where would that actually place then on the leaderboard, say? So 149, I think it was 1 something, but you're looking at still down a bit, but around there at around the kind of 50th position or so right now. Definitely I think that car really does handle great. Just going with the just as few 360s as possible in my opinion with that one, especially on the snow and Himalayas. It just seems to would get bogged down into it. It's not a car that really benefits too much from them. It loses more speed than it tends to gain in the nitro that you burn back from it. But one thing is though, I don't have a run done here because I haven't registered it, but still, for every player who does have a golden car, I would still advise to do a run, because this top 1%, obviously every 100 players that take part in this, there's another one person goes into that top 1%. And even the top 5%, those 10 event packs, they've a fairly high chance, like 10% chance of an epic. So yeah, what I'm going to do here is just touch drive and yeah, do a run of this one just with my golden boy, and yeah, leave it go on touch drive. And like I said, this is one where like every time 100 racers who would have that car golded do something like this, like it puts one other player into that top 1% bracket, because yeah, obviously every extra 100 players that are there, that it has to expand out. So I think it said Pro2D2 referred to it, I think it was from one of the Final Fantasy Online games as get in the pool. So yeah, just obviously meaning that like the more players who take part in an event like this, the bigger the pools get for each thing. So if there's 1,000 players taking part, then the top 50% is 500 people, whereas if there's 10,000 people, yeah, that top 50% becomes 5,000, you know. So it's every single person, especially doing a run like this. Ooh, touch drive goes up top here. But yeah, doing a run like this is just going to definitely hopefully drop into that lower 100% I'll kind of thing of it, because yeah, it's not going to really compete. If you're getting beaten by somebody doing touch drive no input in this car, you don't deserve those epics. Nah, I'm messing, but like hopefully you can see that like I mentioned this earlier as well, like the epics and import parts and stuff that come from these, like if I would get an epic for this car, it's worth 100 trade coins. I'm currently running that the car hunts say right now, and every single run of that car hunt yields a couple of import parts. Those translate into about 20 trade coins each. So like I can equally trash 5 trade coin or 5 of those import parts to make the same amount as one epic from this event would reward. So like they're really, it's hard to come up with an excuse for taking them other than just the EP of going like yay top 1%, but it is just effectively going to be costing players who would make use out of it. And the Maserati is a really nice car, so it's definitely one where like I would obviously really enjoy just that challenge of going for the top 1%, but this is one where I definitely think that players who have the car golded and not just paint wise like mine is, yeah, you can do the community a lot better. Ooh, that's over the 2-minute mark. But yeah, just throw it in touch drive and yeah, give it a run like that. 2:14. Hardcore. Yeah, maybe don't use touch drive no input for a thing if you're legitimately going for epics though. But yeah, that was the kind of that was the kind of run that I wanted to do with this, is just to 2,312. It was just to expand out the brackets basically by one, but also doing that run to kind of show what is needed for a top 5% run in there. Now though, yeah, that is a top 100% run as well. I was kind of thinking it would be 2,315 racers, and yeah, like I said, I really do enjoy this car. It's not exactly like a top end of the C class or so. It's definitely kind of mid-range, but really nice top speed and fun amount of nitro and acceleration. The handling is what really kills it when it comes to those 360s. It just does not take them very well at all, but yeah, definitely still like a cool car, and one that I would like to see obviously more people with it at golded, because yeah, it's always cool to have more golded cars even if they are mid-range ones. But I said I'd leave it at that, guys. If this video helps you out with the pathway and stuff, there's a sub button up there, other videos here, and yeah, good luck, drive safe, and yeah, if you have this golded, maybe drive slow. Alright, good luck.